So, in the last couple of days, there's been some big changes to the inside of the van. So let's not muck about and let me show you what I've been up to this week. Well, as you can see, it is now a completely different colour in here. So, the last couple of days, I decided to pretty much start again. The reason I changed the colour from that off grey to this sage green is for a few reasons. One, when I was away in Austria, there was just finger marks all over the van, and the paint that I used before wasn't very mark resistant or very durable. And I always wanted, when I had the van, to paint it this kind of sage colour. I don't know why I never did in the first place. I think I just listened to advice from other people, but I've got to say now I absolutely love this colour. Kitchen has been ripped out because I need to make it shorter, so in the next week some big changes are going to be coming because I've got Neil coming down and we're going to smash out a load of jobs in here, like the underslung water tanks, getting the kitchen fitted, getting the benches installed and fitted down here so people can actually sit down and eat properly. And there's just going to be loads and loads of other small little jobs that we're going to try and do together just to push this van along a little bit further, because I've been procrastinating, I've been putting it off, but I figured there's no better time to get it done than now, because the sun is out and summer is coming. I will catch you guys on Monday, ready for this van to get underway yet again. Right, I've not explained anything that's been going on so far, but as you can see, Daddy Neil is here, and we started on, first thing, the underslung water tanks. Wastewater tank, freshwater tank, and we've mounted and installed 2 manholes, just because everybody else seems to do it, and it means that in the future, I can just take these caps off and clean it if I ever need to. So now I think we're gonna get the van up on the ramps, get underneath, and get these mounted. So with these underslung water tanks, I bought these specifically for the Fiat Ducato. They're from CAC. They're not great quality. You can get much better, which are the Barrett tanks, but the waiting list to get those Barrett tanks installed was months away. So I just got these CAC tanks because they're really the only other option that you can get. But yeah, they fit, or should fit hopefully, underneath the chassis. So I'll have to line everything up, get the brackets on, and work it all out as we go. So these hooks literally just attach to the chassis of the van, and then those brackets which are drying attach to it underneath the tank and hold it all up, and then you bolt it up. So gotta wait for this paint to dry, and then we can try getting this up and see how it all fits. Nice! Bit easier. Just a bit. That's nowhere. First tank installed. Time to do the fresh water on the other side. Well,
you're drilling the wrong way. Well, that one's going to let well do it all.
I may have butchered the hole by not lining them up correctly. You do it up. Much easier having two people and being able to lift the van up off the floor. But I'm still making it look difficult somehow. Both tanks are on and not going anywhere.
Hopefully.
Good work. Time now what for the plumbing? Oh Jesus, I just realised what we forgot to do. What? Put the we forgot to put the water level sensors in.
Isn't there?
Yeah, but there's a water gauge.
It's in there.
Yeah, but there's another one.
It's in there.
What, did you put it in?
Don't mess around me, you know.
You can't see, Neil, because of the light, but have you put it in?
Hold on.
When did you do that?
When you were messing around with the boxes.
He really doesn't muck about. I went to Screwfix for about 2 minutes and he must have done it. Wastewater tank, freshwater tank, mounted and sorted. These cat tanks come with pretty much everything that you need. Blue pipe, the tanks, obviously the brackets, the bolts, hopefully everything that the kit comes with should be all there. This blue pipe here is the feed for the, what do you call it? What is it? Maybe it's not the feed. This is basically how I'm going to fill up the water tank. I don't know what you call it. What do you call it?
It's the feed for the water tank.
Oh, it is the feed for the water tank. There we go. I'm not talking just absolute nonsense. Up we go. Trying to just work out where to drill the hole to get that feed inlet pipe inside the van. Oh dear, we're a little bit close to the diesel heater. Take it out a sec. Few technical difficulties with a wooden hole saw bit which won't go through the metal. Ah, that's still bloody boiling. We got smoke coming out the hole, but we're almost there. We got Neil's big boy metal hole saw bit. Hopefully this should cut through. Only problem is I don't think our hole is big enough for the blue pipe, but we haven't got a big enough hole saw. Every single tool you could ever desire, Neil has in his locker. Just got to make the hole the tiniest little bit bigger. The tiniest little bit, a tiny bit bigger. That's it. That's it. That took some arm strength. Finally, we managed to get the blue pipe, the blue feed, through from the bottom of the van, connected to the underslung water tank, through here. And now we're going to work out where to connect this through to the outside of the van again, so that we can install a filler cap, so that when you obviously need to fill up the tank, you open the filler cap, pour your water in, it goes through this pipe and into the underslung water tank.
I don't want to go through mad because you've got insulation behind here.
Yeah.
So if we go through crazy, it's going to end up in a hell of a mess.
This is really a job that you want to do in the beginning of your van build, before you've put insulation and applied the walls and everything. But with everything on this van build, nothing's been planned, so we don't have any choice. That's what we were trying to, well, minimise.
Yeah. What happens is when you drill through, all this catches up and twists and stops it from drilling. So at least now
it's a clean hole.
Yeah.
This is the filler cap that is going to go in that hole that we've just drilled. And then this blue pipe will come through the ply and through the outside of the van and connect to this on the other side, so that, as I said earlier, when you put your water in, it just runs straight through into the blue pipe and into your tank. You're on the carpet now. I really hope we didn't put any cables in there.
The hole come through?
Yeah, the hole's come through. You're just caught on the carpet. Yeah, fingers crossed we're not cut through any cables. Ooh, lovely jubbly. Gonna put myself a bit of white hammerite on the inside of here, just to prevent any rust in the future. If you're wondering what this is, by the way, it's an overflow pipe, as I've been told many times by Neil today, because I didn't have a clue what this was for. You ruined the smooth transition. Water filler cap is in. The drill is actually smoking.
Someone's pulled into the train station and the fat controller was sitting there.
Right, this is a 7:30 PM at night, day one of Neil being down here. Update of what the hell's been going on. Inlet pipe in, overflow water pipe in, being fed into the van underneath. Overflow pipe comes out here. The inlet goes all the way around and into the main freshwater tank. And then he has also fed the, I don't know what you call it, pipe. The pipe that basically, when you want to empty the tanks, you just obviously swivel these nozzles here and all the water drains out. But it's looking good. Now all we're doing is working on the pipe feed from the kitchen to the main water tank, which will be supplied by the SureFlow water pump. It's all got very confusing for me, because now I'm just seeing 100 different pipes and I'm forgetting which one goes where and who and where and what and all that kind of stuff. But Neil knows what he's doing, just about. We're getting there. Before we crack on, and fingers crossed, get these water tanks installed and finished, I want to let you guys know about today's video sponsor, who is Jackery. If you don't know who Jackery are, well, you must have been living under a rock for the past couple of years, because it is a product and a company that I absolutely love, and many of you guys will find it useful. Now, Jackery are a company that create products like this, a portable power station. And let me tell you, it's bloody handy to have. One, if you don't know electrics, if you're not confident in wiring up your own van, if you want a simple, basic DIY setup, then something like this is absolutely ideal. This is what I used towards the end of my time with the Ford Galaxy to run not only my lights, but my rice cooker, to charge my phone, my laptop, absolutely everything. The 1000-watt Jackery has two 230-volt sockets, which is super handy, as I said, for things like a hairdryer, a rice cooker, whatever it might be. It also has two USB sockets to charge things like your phone, and it also has the more advanced USB-C sockets, which are becoming more popular, because even my laptop, for example, now uses USB-C to charge. Now summer is coming, now the sun is actually deciding to come out here in the UK. You can also buy these, some solar panels, which connect to your Jackery, and when the sun is out, pop these up when you're at a campsite and you can charge the thing back up. Jackery is going to be holding its global product launch worldwide, Japan, US and Europe on the 13th of May, so make sure you save the date, because they're going to be doing a worldwide live stream. So links in the description to Jackery, make sure you check them out. Let's get back to getting these water tanks installed. Are we filling up the tanks to check if there's any leaks? There won't be any leaks, apparently. Oh, Jesus. Oh, fucking hell. We got a leak. Oh, Jesus. To be fair, it looks like the actual... I better get a bucket. Oh. As I was saying, there won't be any leaks. Not the most ideal start, but it does look like it's actually the seal, not the seal, the thread of the manhole. So I need to check that out when, well, when it stops pissing out water. It was never going to be smooth sailing, was it, without any problems? This is the one thing that didn't come with the cat kit. I just saw every other person on the internet who installed these. Apart from me! Apart from Neil. Every other video that I watched, people installed a manhole. So I bought these off eBay. Separately. What's the problem?
See, that has got a bit of a squish in it.
Yeah.
I think that is because it's only leaking out of one place. I mean, technically it shouldn't, but the fact that there's only one indent in it, which is there.
Testing for the third time.
It seems to be holding, Captain.
What Neil has done is double up on the seals. So it's definitely the seals of these manholes. It is nothing that we have actually done.
Just don't fit them. That's just...
Yeah. A few moments later, 2 seals didn't work. The water just slowly and eventually started to drop out. So the new plan is what, Neil?
So we've taken one down. What we're going to do is clean them both up. Put the O-ring in. Put the manhole cover in. And then from the inside, we're going to seal it. And then come back tomorrow, re-seal around there, re-put them back up, and then re-screw them, and then leave them for 24 hours and let them cure.
This is an absolute ball ache. Nothing is ever as simple as you think it should be. This is a bit of a makeshift job now, but I mean, we literally don't have any other choice because we've drilled 2 holes in each tank for these manholes, which are faulty. So this is literally the only thing that we can do to stop it leaking. Bit of a pain in the arse. That is just smothered in it. This is it, day 2. All the Sikaflex has set overnight. Let's test these water tanks again. Great success.
There you go.
No leaks. No leaks. If I was you, I wouldn't even bother putting the manholes in.
No, swerve them.
I tried to get too technical. And now...
It's one of them, isn't it? You don't expect them to leak from where
yeah,
the manufacturer's seal is. You can buy bigger, thicker O-rings if you wanted to go on them, but the fact is, they shouldn't leak anyway.
Well, problem solved. Enough Sikaflex has done the job. Bit of a ball ache, but we've got there. No leaks inside. And now we can crack on with the next jobs. And the next job is going to be...
Build a kitchen.
Build a kitchen. The rest of the water system, like the tap and the pump and all of that stuff, will probably be in the next video. So if you want to see the continuation of the rest of the van build, this first part of the water system is done. Water tanks in, plumbed in, pipes sorted, organised, confirmation now, no leaks whatsoever. So I'm going to end this video here and we will continue on the next couple of days. Me and Neil smashing out some more.
We done something that worked?
Yeah, eventually. Good work. Right, end this video here and I'll catch you guys in the next one for the kitchen build. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I will catch you in the next one. Oh, also do me a favour and go and subscribe to Neil. I'll put a link to his channel in the description.